with meteorologist Jeff Donovan.
Good afternoon. We are going to start things off with a look at Medford from the People's Bank on Biddle Road. You can see those blue skies overhead. A few passing clouds here and there. We may get some high passing clouds filtering into our region later today, but almost everybody in southern Oregon and northern California away from the coast will be blanketed in those blue skies through the afternoon. If we take a look at temperatures right now, we are at 77 degrees in Grants Pass and 75 degrees in Medford. Upper 70s approaching 80 degrees in Siskiyou County, and then east of the Cascades. We are tracking temperatures into the 70s this midday, although Chemult still holding on to a pretty comfortable 69 degrees. If we go out towards the coast, that's where we are still holding on to some clouds and even some patchy areas of fog this midday, and that's why Brookings is only sitting at 53 degrees. For this afternoon along the Oregon coast, expect high temperatures to be climbing into the 60s, a few passing clouds overhead in Curry County, and we will see conditions become pretty breezy later in the day as we could see wind gusts blowing all the way to 30 miles per hour out of the north. Through Siskiyou County, expect to be bathed in sunshine throughout the entire afternoon. Daytime high temperatures very comparable to what we have been looking at recently in Siskiyou County, upper 80s to mid 90s. East of the Cascades, it is going to be another warm day with plenty of sunshine overhead. Temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 80s today. And as we are going to be looking at on the coast, east of the Cascades, we could see winds become a bit breezy later in the day with gusts up to 20 to 25 miles an hour out of the northwest. In our mountains, 75 degrees this afternoon at Lake of the Woods with mid 80s in Prospect and Butte Falls. And then in our west side valleys, upper 80s approaching 90 degrees today. A bit cooler though than we have seen over the past few days, even though these temperatures are still well above average. Overnight tonight, temperatures going to be falling into the 40s and 50s, upper 40s to low 50s in our west side valleys and in Siskiyou County, with upper 30s to low 40s east of the Cascades. Partly cloudy to mostly clear skies for the majority of us. Now, if you're trying to get out to Crater Lake either today or tomorrow, beautiful conditions as we will be looking at 60s today, 50s tomorrow, but keeping sunny skies overhead on both days. I do want to make a note that as we go into your Saturday, winds are really going to be picking up east of the Cascades, and that is where we have a red flag warning from 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. We could see wind gusts from the west all the way to 40 miles per hour with very low humidity. This is going to create some pretty dangerous fire conditions, so please practice that fire safety and be prepared. If a fire sparks where you live or near where you live, certainly be prepared to take action if necessary. Over the next 7 days in the Rogue Valley, temperatures are going to be on the downward trend. One more day of upper 80s approaching 90s today, low 80s by tomorrow, and then by Sunday, we will see temperatures back into the 70s. And in fact, as we get to Monday and Tuesday of your next week, temperatures will be below average, if you can believe that, falling all the way to the mid 70s. So for the next 7 days, the coast will see some passing clouds today and even tomorrow before we get back to some sunshine on Sunday. A chance of a few showers on the Oregon coastline by Monday. As we go into Siskiyou County, expect mostly sunny skies throughout the forecast period. Another day of 90s, potentially mid 90s today, and then we are going to be back into the 80s as we do get to your Saturday and Sunday, 70s as we get to next Monday and Tuesday. East of the Cascades, again, be aware of those very windy conditions tomorrow. That is where we have that red flag warning in effect. Certainly use fire safety throughout the weekend, but do notice these temperatures are going to be on the downward trend. In fact, by next Tuesday, temperatures will struggle to get out of the 60s in Klamath and Lake counties. As we go into our higher terrain, mid 70s today, 60s by your Saturday and Sunday, and then even lower 60s as we get to next Monday and Tuesday. And then in our west side valleys, anticipate upper 80s today, lower 80s tomorrow, and then we get back to those 70s Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. A bit more comfortable stretch of temperatures coming up compared to what we saw earlier in the week.
Got definitely a nice moderate